Hello, 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 and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel if you are a subscriber, and welcome to the channel if you are new. Hi everyone, it's me, Dan. I thought I would just get on and do a little bit of some colouring because it's been a crazy week and I've not been able to sit down and colour for you. I got this book this week. I've waited weeks for it. It is Flower Folk by Karron. I will do a flip through. It's absolutely stunning. I do like a little bit of grayscale when I'm feeling a little bit tired. I'm not sure sort of how to tackle things. So just excuse me one moment. I thought perfect excuse to have a go at this, to test out this paper. It looks very Jasmine Beckett Griffiths to me. The book has that feel. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. And it is May, it's Mermaid, so I thought, let's do a mermaid. Let's do a grayscale mermaid. And just because they're a pencil set that I don't tend to use very often, I thought I would grab my swatch book. I'd have a little flick through, see what is catching my eye. And I thought, let's go for the Castle Arts 120. So it's the colour soft touch. Can't remember what they're called, these actually. Let's have a little look. The soft touch, yeah. So it's a soft one, but it's just the black barrel Castle Arts that I thought I would use. I grabbed them because I thought I wanted quite a nice skin tone, because I thought we'll just have a little bit of skin sort of experimentation. It's got some lovely greens. If I decide to do the tail green, it has some lovely blues. The pinks are quite nice. Again, more pinks. And these are beautiful colours. These probably actually for the tail, I'm thinking, like my favourite tones here. So if you want to colour along with me and you have this book, that's absolutely fine. I will tell you the colours that I'm going to use. I will zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. I am just fully going to make this up. We are going to go with, now I've never ever, I think, done skin in Castle Arts, so this is going to be incredibly interesting. So I'm going to go with the flesh and the light flesh, and I think we will go for, I want a nice pink. I think we'll just go for that rose pink. And some of these pencils have never even been sharpened because, as I said, not really a pencil that I go for. I have, however, done another mermaid this month so far, and I have used Castle Arts, and I've used the gold, and I've used the gold and the soft touch. So I'm just gonna, I should have done this before I come on, but I hadn't decided what pencils I was going to use, I'm not going to lie. Give it a quick sharpen. And I'm just going to really have a little bit of a play, a little bit of experimentation. I did bring up, because I bought these, it is the Pro Market light skin tones. But I thought, do you know what? I always do a marker base on skin, really, or some kind of base. And I thought, let's just, for once, have a little bit of a play around and just get straight in with the skin. So I'm going to use the flesh. I'm just going to have my swatch book again because now I'm confused. I'm going to use the flesh and then the light flesh, and then this, we're going to add some pink in as well, I think. But I'm just going to use this flesh colour and just kind of go, no, I think I'll go in with the pink first. And really I'm just using this as kind of like an experiment page. I want to kind of just see what the paper feels like, what the pencils work like. Because the Christine Karron books I do utterly adore. But it is on that Amazon paper that I can colour on, and I do have quite a few Amazon books and I do really enjoy them. I've just bought some more, but the paper is frustrating, shall we say. It's just not the best, is it? So I'm just putting these like pink shadow bits, and I'm just using the grayscale on the page to help me, and just to kind of put a little bit of just some colour. On the page. And then I'm going to go in with the flesh. I'm going to go over the top of this pink now, and hopefully it will still show through. I've not used these really, apart from, I'm sure it was another Mermaid page that I've done for absolutely ages. My castles, I do really like them in a Rita Berman book. They do work really nice on that paper. This paper feels smooth. Doesn't feel particularly toothy. And there must be like a little bit of pigment in that pink pencil, because I can see like streaks. But you can kind of see that pink coming through. So this is just a pure play around and like a little bit of a see what we can do kind of page. And we love a mermaid. I got a new Selena Fenwick book. I got the one that's like the mix of 4 mermaid books. There's like 100 pictures, and I really actually enjoyed flicking through. Like there's quite a few pages that I thought I really would like to colour them. So I'm tempted, but I'm not. Maybe I might wait till the end of the month now. But she does like a dark fantasy one, and it's like witches and things, so I'm a little bit tempted to pick that up. I might see if I can see a flick through and see what images are in it, because I do like colouring a good witch. I'm just going to see if I can, because I am just like kind of experimenting, just seeing if I can layer, because the paper feels so smooth, but that ours, I think. It's kind of gone, you know, sometimes when the paper's quite toothy and you can feel that you can like get some layers in. This doesn't, and it feels super smooth, but it is actually, it is layering, and that looks quite nice. I know I've hardly done anything. I tend to do skin the same all the time. I use the same 2 nail colours. I use the same markers. I have like my favourite. It's here at the side of the desk. My absolute favourite marker to base is the Spectrum Noir Linen FS7. It is absolutely beautiful. I have a re-inking bottle so I can fill it back up because it's my fave. I tend to not do anything different, and I'll be completely honest, it's because I'm too scared and I don't know what to do. So I'm being brave today and we're trying something a little bit different. This is quite a peachy skin tone. I think the pink is helping. And I am just kind of using the grayscale that's on the page. I'm going back over those pink bits that I've done, which I will then go over again, just to obviously contour a little bit. I think I've got an idea for a head. To be honest, I'm thinking maybe we go quite aerial on this page. If you're going to do a mermaid in Mermaid, it's got to be, you've got to have a little bit of aerial, haven't you? And obviously this is quite, that would be quite a darker side of her face. It doesn't look as, I think it looks better if we do that. Like when it's lying like that, the colour looks quite washed out, but when I'm looking at it now, it's quite a nice, the skin looks quite nice. So I'm just going to work over these little areas, and obviously because it is layering, I can go back in. I really wanted to put a bit of eye makeup on her, but I don't know if I'll be able to now because of, I don't know if I'll be able to layer over it. I'll have a go. I don't really want to go too pink, but I'm feeling it. I'm going to use the flash. So that was the, sorry, that was the flesh colour I've just used, I think. Maybe not. I'm confused now. I feel like the colour of... I don't know. I'm basically just kind of now filling in. Anything I've not yet coloured. So it is Mermaid. I can't remember, but I don't think I actually took part last year. I don't know if I got any mermaids coloured. But I have to say, I am quite feeling the mermaids. If you are planning on a mermaid page or two, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what is your favourite mermaid book. So what are you going to be working in, if you are? I'm just going to maybe darken some areas now that I've gone over with the flesh. And this is the, no, I've gone over with the light flesh. This is the flesh. This technically should be the darker colour, but looking in my swatch book now, it's more of a peachy, but that's fine. It is definitely darker. I think my plan of getting this done in one video is definitely, completely overly optimistic and completely unrealistic, but that's fine. Maybe we'll do two. I'm tempted to actually put some of this pink. I wasn't going to do eye makeup as such, so I think I'm going to stick with this pinky tone just on her eyelids and then go over in the flesh. There was a Flesh Deep. I could have used that, but never mind. Cute. I'm just looking if there's a... Actually, that might look quite nice. There's a cadmium orange light. It might be a really good, like, highlighty burnish. I could use cream, actually. Naples yellow light is this. Yeah. I do quite like going over... Oh, yeah, disaster. I'm just going to sharpen it. I do quite like going over my skin with a cream or really light yellow, just to sort of blend out... sorry, head in the way. It's just hard to see with the ring light, but I'm just going to go over... Oop, just going to go over everything. Our eyebrows, I'm going to colour them in. This really should give it kind of like a... Any lighter areas where I've not really put any pencil down, it should just give it that like highlighty glow. But it also just gives you a chance to kind of get everything to blend together and just smooth out a bit. But this paper is definitely smooth. I feel like I don't really need to work to burnish, but it's layered quite nice. She looks really cute. That's a different kind of skin to me. It looks much better than it does on camera. The camera looks like really washed out. But she is looking quite nice. Yeah, I really like it. I like the pinkness to it. Her ear. I'm going to get the flesh. There's a deep flesh colour. I want to use that, I think, because now I was always quite scared of grayscale. I just thought I wouldn't really know what to do with them. So this is the deep flesh. I'm just going just on the inside of the ear. I could actually... I'm not going to, because I do quite like that skin. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I did kind of always think I don't really know what to do with them. I thought the grey would just completely show through, but I'm really enjoying them. I do love Christine Karen Grayscale. I absolutely love Adelia Kukerski. They're always so beautiful. I think they're brilliant for if you genuinely are like really not sure on what to do with things, like where to shade and things. They're just a really good sort of guide, really. So I've just been building them colours on that ear, and I've just put a tiny little bit of pink because we're going to keep that pinky tone to a skin right the way through. And then with the Naples yellow light, I'm just going to go over everything. It just gives it that sort of yellowy, not like yellowy in a poly way, but a glowy highlighted way. Now it honestly looks rubbish in the camera, but that looks really nice to me. Just going to keep working on a flesh. To be honest, feeling like, that this might become a little, let's call a series, because I feel like I've not done a pencil one for absolutely ages. I've never done a Christine Karron one. I've certainly never done one using Castle Art, and quite enjoying. So that was the flesh light. I didn't want to do that. I've done it again. I keep getting these two mixed up because of that. That's really annoying. That's the flesh and that's the flesh light, but completely different. It's the other way around, isn't it? I've done it again. I want the flesh because the flesh is darker. So I'm just putting that shadow on under her neck. If you can hear like a strange noise, it is the police helicopter. I can hear it circling. These are layering quite well. I'd be interested to see what the other pencils work like. So maybe polychromos, they're quite hard. Maybe my Corino polycolour, because I never use them. And then I'm going to use that Naples light and just try and cute, really cute. Right, let's go deep flesh. I'm going to put in these shadows. This deep flesh is a pinker tone. The flesh light is the light one, but then the flesh one is a peachier. So this deep flesh has got a pinkness to it. Which is quite nice. And I'm just following around these very light shadows, and then the darker bits as well. And then I think on top of this I will add that pink, but when I've and then there's some up here as well. So the good thing about this is it's making me think about now how I would do skin, because I would do what I always do and would just colour dark around the outside, and I might leave a little bit of light, but this isn't like kind of making me think now about adding in these darker bits and leaving that highlight on the shoulder. This is the flesh, so I'm just going back over that and bringing it in. Because then I'm going to fill in the gaps with just the light flesh. And then the nipples, yellow. It's funny, isn't it, how like the more you colour, you kind of enjoy colouring different things, because I'll be honest, I absolutely hated colouring skin of any type when I first started colouring. I just would avoid it like a fashion, like a plague, like a fashion. I'm tired. And like I said, I would use the same 2 pencils or same marker, whatever. But now I absolutely love it. I love colouring portraits, I love colouring hair, I love colouring skin. I'm going to leave that really quite light though, so that the yellow really shows through, and then just a bit more pressure now. And hopefully like those different tones will show through. But before I do that, I am going to add, I think, some pink. Just because I do quite like how it looks. I'm going super light, like on these bits that are going to be quite highlighted. Because in a minute not putting a lot of pink on because I don't want it to look like she's got random sunburn or rash, but I do want it to look like she's got that kind of glowy, like sun-kissed skin. I do think adding the pink just adds like a really warm feel to skin. I love it. And then we're just going over everything, and hopefully it should kind of pull all them together. So not really doing a colouring chat because I do just want to kind of just concentrate on the colouring. It's been a week, I'm not going to lie. Had some stuff going on, which I'm not going to get into, but this is kind of a switch off. I'm sorry, I'm just lifting it up so it's not glaring in the light, but it looks, I think it looks really nice. It looks really rubbish on camera, but actually, like now, like here, I see if I can bring it up and you can, if I do it like that, like it does look quite nice. You can see the different tones. The grayscale does come through, but it's, I like it. Now her top is like a see-through, and so is her like sleeve, so I'm just debating how exactly we tackle that. Oh, it's just something flying around my desk. And I don't know whether to just put a light base down of the skin. See, we're learning together. I think if we go for the light flesh maybe, and then we just go over it with whatever colour I'm going to do, maybe. Hopefully that way it will, I can still colour over it, and I could probably layer over again. I think if I just do it like that, just a very pale skin colour. I'm using the flashlight. Now the only thing here is that this is see-through because you can see the outline of her body, but you kind of don't see where that tail would go, so I think I'm just going to put a little bit around here. I'm probably going to gel pen them spots I'm going to colour over. I'm going to blend it just down anyway because I feel like a skin would blend into a tail, so I can can go over that with those lovely sort of tealy colours, which we'll definitely be doing for her tail. And it would be even lighter though, because that's kind of like ruched, so layered maybe. Skin looks really, really nice. These are nice. It's funny, isn't it? Because I would never, ever think, let's do skin and grab some castle art. And that's not because there's anything wrong with them. That is because I literally stick to what I know and never, ever try anything new. So I am glad that I decided to just grab some pencils from my stash that's next to my desk and just have a go, because it would have been so easy to just grab the polychromos that I always use. And try something different, because I think I would actually grab these maybe in another book. I think what I might do is give them a go in a Hannah Carzon book, because I love Hannah's portraits. They are some of my absolute favourites to do. So that's the flesh deep. I'm going to go in with the flesh. This is really like a different, even a different skin tone to what I would normally do, because I do normally go for quite a pale skin. I need to really have a go at doing a darker skin. I might have to have up some videos and be brave, because there's a beautiful page in here. I think it is in here. And I looked at it and thought, there's her, she is absolutely stunning. But there's another one. And you know, when you just see an image and you think, she's absolutely beautiful, I think she would have a darker skin tone. That'll help. But I'm sure there was another one. I can't remember now. It might not have even been. Oh no, it might have been in the Selena Fenwick book. So I'm just like, I am just layering these off, and they are working really nicely. I don't know if I've just done this hand. And I have to say, I'm not really putting that much pressure on these pencils. They are working quite good. They're just not a pencil I tend to grab, and I don't know why. It was a Mermaid page, and it was in Furry a Fantasy 4. And I based in the pastel markers in that video, and then I worked over the top, and I think I just grabbed Castle Arts because they were here on my desk. And again, I did enjoy working with them. The golds are really good as well. Start using them more. I need to use my Artex. I've not even used them. I've used like an odd couple, I think. I've not done a page, you know. This is flashlight now, so I'm just, these edge bits, just really lightly doing it because I'll go off with the yellow, and hopefully it'll just kind of bring everything together. I feel like I'm just going to put some pink on this part. I've done it again. I keep grabbing the wrong one. It's really driving me mad. But I hope everyone else is good. I hope everyone's had a good week. Is anyone planning on getting this book? Has anyone got it? I know quite a few people have got it. It was my last book from the book depository. I'm sad about that. Got this and Flowerscape Paradise, which I've not even touched yet. I might actually have a go with my Artex pencils in there. You know, and do the little images, like the practice images, and see what they're like. I need to swatch them. I think I'm going to set up a new swatch book because this one is like 1 falling apart, but 2 is very full. It's very full. I feel like her arm kind of doesn't look the same colour as her body. But I know that obviously she would have light on her arm. That's just really nice. Let's do that so you can see. Oh, that's actually better if you see it like that. Love. Love, love, love. So my plan was to sit down and complete a page in one sitting. And yet again, I think I just need to think, well, that's just not our colour. I like taking my time. I like the actual process of the colouring, the playing around with the colours. So I think we just go with it. It just is what it is. And my actual plan is to work on this tomorrow as well, so I should just get a couple of videos up quite fast. But that is her skin done, and it will just do a lips. I just want to randomly go. I think we'll have to just go pink. Cherry pink. This is one of the pencils that I've never even used. I've had these for ages. And they're just, I don't know why I've never used them, because they're really, really nice when I do get them out. I mean, they're not a Prisma, they're not a light fast or a luminance, but I need to get a brush so that you don't have to constantly hear me going. I'm tempted, I don't know if this is going to work or not, and I'm going to do it because we're just having a bit of fun and we're just playing around. I'm going to use some of this cherry pink, is it? Yeah, cherry pink on her eyes. I wasn't going to do a makeup look on her, but just gonna smoke it out a little bit up there. She's sat here in a clam, so why would she not have a cherry pink smoky eye quite like? Do we bring a little bit down? Not a lot, just a bit. I do like a whole monochrome makeup look, and we're going for the pink on pink on pink. But this is really washing out the colours tonight. I'm not impressed. I think if I do that, it looks a little bit better. Her eyes look really dark now, but I like it. Gives it a little bit of drama. Just going to bring it round, just following the eyelid on this, and then I'm going to bring it up. Just a bit. And again, just bringing that cherry pink down. Not a lot. Just cute. Cute. I'm just going over the lips with this Naples yellow just to try and burnish a little. And I'm going to go over the eyes again. And then that really is the skin done. We've just got her eyes to do. And I think I'm going to go for a lovely, lovely teal and jade green. And then I think we'll call it, because it's been an hour and it was not my plan to actually colour this long, not this long. Well, no, I was going to colour this long. It was, my original plan was to get much more done than this skin, but I'm really happy with how it looks. So what I'm going to do is use teal green to go around the edge of the iris where that grayscale is really dark. Going to bring it to there. I'm actually tempted to go mint green. I'm going to go mint green, guys. We're winging. We are winging. We're going mint green light. This is nice and sharp as well. Love that. I really, really like that kind of glassy, sort of really emeraldy eye. Looks really nice. So I'm just going around the edge and I'm just like really bringing that colour out. Just bringing it round there. Bit green light again. Oh, genuinely might be my absolute new favourite eye colour combo. I definitely need to use these colours in another book again and try the skin and the eyes and things, because they look beautiful. But I'm fuming with the camera because the camera's really washing them out and looks rubbish, but you're going to have to just take my word for it, guys. This is looking good. Let's bring her up so you can see. She looks really cute. We can just add a little white in her eye. I think I'm going to leave her there. So if I zoom out, and do that, she looks much better, so it doesn't look as washed out. But I really, really, really like how this is looking, and I think I'm going to bring the eye colour down into her tail and then give her like a really red hair, and probably I don't know about a top yet, but I'm really, really liking it. I think the next part will tackle some hair, and then we might have a look at this tail. Maybe I should have added like a bit of a yellow into them eyes, but never mind. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that. I have absolutely loved working in this beautiful book with these pencils. As you can see, this is what happens, and as I'm in the middle of about 3 different projects, so there's gel pens, water brushes, markers, everything everywhere. But I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope you've coloured along with me. I hope you've got some Mermaid plans. I'd love to hear all about them, so drop them in the comments below. And I will see you very, very shortly as we continue to work on Mermaid's Pearl using the Castle Art 120s. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. So all that's left to say is adios.